Numbers chapter 31. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Avenge the children of Yisrael of the Midianim. Afterward shalt thou be gathered to thy people. And Moshe spoke to the people, saying, Arm ye men from among you for the war, that they go against Midian, to execute Yahweh's vengeance on Midian. Of every tribe 1,000, throughout all the tribes of Yisrael, shall ye send to the war. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Yisrael 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war. And Moshe sent them 1,000 of every tribe to the war, them and Pinehas, the son of Eleazar the priest, to the war, with the vessels of the sanctuary and the straight horns for the rumbling roar in his hand. And they warred against Midian, as Yahweh commanded Moshe, and they slew every male. And they slew the kings of Midian with the rest of their slain, Ewi, Rechem, and Thur, and Hur, and Reba, the 5 kings of Midian. Balaam also, the son of Beor, they slew with the sword. And the children of Israel took captive the women of Midian, and their little ones, and all their cattle, and all their flocks, and all their goods they took for a prey. And all their cities in the places wherein they dwelt, and all their encampments, they burnt with fire. And they took all the spoil, and all the prey, both of man and of beast. And they brought the captives, and the prey, and the spoil to Moshe, and to Eleazar the priest, and to the congregation of the children of Israel, to the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by the Jordan at Jericho. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest, and all the princes of the congregation went forth to meet them outside the camp. And Moshe was wroth with the officers of the host, the captains of thousands, and the captains of hundreds, who came from the service of the war. And Moshe said to them, Have ye saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Israel, through the counsel of Balaam, to commit trespass against Yahweh in the matter of Peor, so that the plague was among the congregation of Yahweh. Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that hath experienced man by lying with him. But all the women children that have not experienced man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves, and encamp ye outside the camp 7 days. Whosoever hath killed any soul, and whosoever hath touched any slain, purify yourselves on the 3rd day and on the 7th day, ye and your captives. And as to every garment, and all that is made of skin, and all work of goat's hair, and all things made of wood, ye shall purify yourselves. And Eleazar the priest said to the men of war that went to the battle, This is the statute of the law which Yahweh hath commanded Moshe. Howbeit the gold and the silver, the brass, the iron, the tin, and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, ye shall make to go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless it shall be purified with the water for impurity. And all that abideth not the fire, ye shall make to go through the water. And ye shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and ye shall be clean, and afterward ye shall come into the camp. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Take the sum of the prey that was taken, both of man and of beast, thou and Eleazar the priest, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the congregation, and divide the prey into 2 parts, between the men skilled in war that went out to battle, and all the congregation. and levy a tribute to Yahweh of the men of war that went out to battle, 1 soul of 500, both of the persons, and of the oxen, and of the donkeys, and of the flocks. Take it of their half, and give it to Eleazar the priest for Yahweh's heave offering. And of the children of Israel's half, thou shalt take 1 drawn out of every 50, of the persons, of the oxen, of the donkeys, and of the flocks, even of all the cattle, and give them to the Levim that keep the charge of the tabernacle of Yahweh. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest did as Yahweh commanded Moshe. Now the prey, over and above the booty which the men of war took, was 600,000, and 70,000, and 5,000 sheep, and 72,000 oxen, and 61,000 donkeys, and 32,000 souls in all, of the women that had not experienced man by lying with him. And the half which was the portion of them that went out to war was in number 300,000, and 30,000, and 7,000, and 500 sheep. And Yahweh's tribute of the sheep was 675. And the oxen were 36,000, of which Yahweh's tribute was 72. And the donkeys were 30,500, of which Yahweh's tribute was 61. And the souls of man were 16,000, of whom Yahweh's tribute was 32 souls. And Moshe gave the tribute, which was Yahweh's heave offering, to Eleazar the priest, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And of the children of Israel's half, which Moshe divided off from the men that warred, now the congregation's half was 300,000, and 30,000, 7,000, and 500 sheep, and 36,000 oxen, and 30,000, and 500 donkeys, and 16,000 souls. Even of the children of Israel's half, Moshe took 1 drawn out of every 50, both of man and of beast, and gave them to the Levim that kept the charge of the tabernacle of Yahweh, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the officers that were over the thousands of the host, the captains of thousands, and the captains of hundreds, came near to Moshe. And they said to Moshe, Thy servants have taken the sum of the men of war that are under our charge, and there lacketh not 1 man of us. And we have brought Yahweh's oblation, what every man hath gotten, of jewels of gold, ankle chains and bracelets, signet rings, earrings, and armlets, to make atonement for our souls before Yahweh. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest took the gold of them, even all wrought jewels, and all the gold of the heave offering that they offered up to Yahweh, of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds, was 16,750 thekalim. For the men of war had taken booty, every man for himself. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest took the gold of the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and brought it into the tent of appointment for a memorial for the children of Israel before Yahweh.